Many of you who I'm talking to today might be guys who are using paid ads. Probably most of you are going to be organic. Organic has its huge advantages. It's also got its disadvantages. The advantages are that it's for free. You can make money just based off using your time, which funnily enough is also its biggest weakness. You might be scooting around the internet talking to people who don't want to talk to you. You might be spending huge amounts of time creating lots of content, and that's never a bad thing, but that time making content could be spent on something else that's making you more money, right? Let's talk about Facebook ads. Facebook ads are fantastic. They're a great way to scale your business if they work. And that's the problem, because most people who report using Facebook ads, it just doesn't work. So first up, they send people through a funnel. There's no value created, and someone might book a call and then they don't show up for the call. When you do hop on the call, it's not someone you want to work with because they don't fit your niche and they might be homeless. And it's this constant sort of feedback loop that you get where you've tried paid ads, it doesn't work, and then you go back to organic. Now, what we've created is we've found a super way of combining the both of them together. And I truly do believe this is going to be the revolution in the industry going forward. So let me explain the funnel a little bit and how it works. What we do is we take people from the Facebook ad to a messenger bot. Now, what we use is we use ManyChat. You can use any of those messenger bots. In organic, what happens is that value is delivered over a long period of time, right? Now you're building a relationship. But what we're doing here is we're creating a relationship super fast by giving them highly concentrated value in a short period of time that's going to give them enough information so that they can decide whether they buy. Now, the other thing that you've got to keep in mind here is whether these people buy immediately or whether they're in your asset list, they sit there and then they buy your product like 6 months, a year, 10 years later, whatever it is. You've now got that asset that you can use to make money. But let's focus on getting people to convert immediately. So people have gone through the funnel and then we're going to send them to a number of different places. You could send them to a 7-day challenge. You could send them to a survey funnel. You could send them to a landing page. Now, a 7-day challenge is fantastic because what you're actually doing is people are going there. They're going to see who you are. They're going to see you on video. They're going to see you talking about that 7-day challenge. Now, I don't actually recommend running a 7-day challenge itself, but you give them a PDF that is the 7-day challenge, right? Now, alternately, what we use, we're currently using long form copy, a really long landing page. It's like 14 pages long. And there's so much information, there's testimonials, there's absolutely everything on there that, is really going to excite that person to want to buy the program. All of that's good and well. For the most part, what happens is people will take people to one of those funnels and then they'll book them in for a call and then they never see that person because they don't bother showing up for the phone call. What we do that's different is they're in ManyChat. There's a delay. We generally set the delay for about 10 minutes, giving them enough time to learn a little bit about you. And then we send them a message. We ask them a bunch of questions. So we're starting a conversation. This is a manual one-to-one conversation because it's that connection in organic that is the key. It's that connection that you build from that one-to-one conversation before you book someone into the call that changes everything. So what we're doing is we're asking them, a bunch of questions like, what are your goals? What are you struggling with? What have you tried in the past? Have you worked with someone before? Oh, why don't you work with me? Let's book in a call, right? And that's the simple system that we follow. Basically, make sure that people are hopping on those calls. Keep in mind that with organic, generally, you're the person hassling. You're talking to everyone else. These people, because they're going through an ad, they're clicking a button and they're actually starting the conversation with you. So when they answer that question about what are your goals, that question is automated, which means that once they respond, that person wants to talk to you, so you don't have to worry and you can go on and have a really simple conversation because it's already starting at that point there. And the advantage of this is that you can funnel more and more money through that system and just have more and more people talking to you. It's crazy what you can actually do. And that's why we view this as this super system. A lot of you, will love organic for the big reason that it's for free. And I want to kind of dispel a bit of a myth that a lot of coaches are putting out there that you need to be making $10,000 a month before you do paid ads. Completely untrue. You currently have a system that you're using with organic, which you probably don't need to change too much at all. People are going to find you on this ad. They're still going to research you and click on your business name, go to your page and find out all the information about you. Then you go through and see you. That conversation that you're having is going to be the same. There might be a few little bits and pieces that you need to move, but it's still the same process. So all you need to do, it's a bolt-on, and that's the key word, it's a bolt-on. You can spend $5 a day and have people come through that funnel. Now, you won't necessarily have too many people that you're talking to, but it's a start. You spend $5 a day, you might even spend $50 a week. But what happens if you sell one client? Your return on investment there is huge. You sell them for $1,000, getting a 21 to return on investment. Any money you make off your initial investment, what you then do is you reinvest that money back into ads. And it just completely flips the frame because so many people are scared of spending money on ads. But if that money you've made, let's say you make a $1,000 sale and you go, that $1,000 isn't mine. That's money I made and I get now to use as a bankroll to free roll into doing more paid ads. It's absolutely crazy. The light bulbs suddenly kind of switch on with a lot of our clients when we do that because they're going, oh wow, I can actually invest this money. I've got no risk because that money's not even mine. It's going to become more and more competitive. Organic marketing, there are organic coaches everywhere, right? And unfortunately, more and more people getting bothered by more and more messages. So because of that, you're going to need an edge. You're going to need to spend a little bit of money, push a lot of people into a funnel to start conversations with them. And unless you kind of jump on that train, I really do feel that you're going to be left behind. Hi there. If you enjoyed this video and you want more, please join our free and exclusive Facebook group where you'll get access to free coaching and mentoring from us. Let's grow your fitness business together, and I'll see you on the inside.